Hi friends, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my delicious comfort meals. It brings me back to my childhood when I would come home from school tired and my mom would have this made. The whole house, look, I'm salivating. The whole house smelled amazing. It's called guisado. I'm using here a very thinly cut steak meat. It is called a milanesa cut, and I'll go ahead and write it on the description box. Super thinly sliced, and it's just a easy very fast cooking cut of meat. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to cut it into thin little strips just to facilitate the frying process so that everything cooks evenly and fast. Because remember, when I cooking really quickly because my family's hungry, and I'm about ready to eat too. So I'm just showing you here what it looks like. It's fairly thin. And we are going to move on to the next step, which is seasoning our meat. So for our seasoning, it's going to be fairly easy. I have here some salt. You can use regular sea salt. I just happen to have some pink Himalayan sea salt on hand, so I'm going to be using that. Give it a nice little generous sprinkle. And we're going to move on to the pan. So we're going to get a pan that's a little bit deep. I'm going to put in some avocado oil, which is my favorite kind of oil to cook with. It is really healthy, has a really high heat cooking temperature of 500, so it won't start smoking up until it reaches 500 degrees, which is awesome. Our next step from here is to put the meat into the hot pan. Now here, I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't wait for the oil or the pan to heat up. In a perfect world, you know, with you guys doing it right, wait until the pan is hot and the oil is hot so that you get a good sear going a lot faster than what I have right now. So as we are moving the meat with love, putting good intention in it, it's going to be releasing juices. Continue to stir until it starts to brown. Now we're moving on to the star of the show. We're going to make a sauce, a salsa, to just smother that meat in and finish cooking. Amazing. This is how much onion I used. It's not a quarter. It's not a half. It's that much. 3 Roma tomatoes. And then look at these little serrano peppers. They're from my garden, so they're so cute. Up to you, the spice level, how much you want to put in there. I put 1.5. Felt it was good. And now we blend all that together with a little bit of water to help the mixing process. And after around 10 minutes, this is what my meat is looking like. The water has gone away. All the natural juices have helped reduce, and I have some really good searing going on. So I'm going to be adding my salsa in, giving it a mix so that any of the searing juices and flavor just kind of infuse into the salsa. And I will not be salting until it kind of looks like this. You see how their liquid is starting to get a little bit darker. It's not as, I guess, like a pastel color. The pastel color, the light red, is actually the raw uncooked tomato. So we want it to get dark to start the seasoning process. Now this, what I'm about to show you, is completely up to you depending on how much flavor or how much you want the flavor to change. I love this Goya seasoning with the red lid. It is called the adobo. Absolutely love it. If I would not have seasoned my meat with just plain salt, I would have used the adobo sauce. But since I went ahead and used regular salt, I want to keep it simple, not use too many, additive ingredients. So I'm just going to season at this point with some nor Suiza. Right here, I'm sprinkling it in. Caldo de pollo. This is going to be the salt that is needed for my salsa. And see how it's bubbling and it's a lot more darker. Oh my God, my mouth is watering. I'm going to cover it, let it boil over a medium-low heat for another 5 to 6 minutes. And you guys, this, when it's looking like this, is ready to serve. Such an amazing meal after a hard day's work. You're welcome. I'm going to go ahead and pair it up with some rice, beans. I got my tortillas. And if you have kids or people who don't like salsa, this is how I presented it to them. They loved it. And here's me just chowing down because I was hungry as shit. I really hope that you guys enjoy this meal as much as I do. Serve it over some rice. I also have a YouTube video on the beans and the rice. So I hope you guys have a great day and try this out. And if you like anything that I've said so far in this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and we will see you all in my next video. Bye.